wanted to share today something that you guys have asked for. This is the painting I did before, and it was alive not too long ago. And so many of you guys said, listen, I want that background. So if you tried to get on a few seconds ago, I was on the wrong camera. So now I'm going to be on the right camera. And I just wanted to talk to you guys. Am I making you crazy? I'm making me crazy. All right. So we're live with Donna Dewberry. Thrilled to be here. Thrilled to share some backgrounds and some fun looks that would be great for the fall. Hello, Miss Michelle. What am I doing? I don't know. Christy, hello, hello. And Masumi, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Elsie, hello. And so excited about this background. Thank you. I know it's taken me a long time. I said I'd do it last Friday, but so I'm on here now to do it right. Hello, Gilbert. How are you guys? How you doing, sir? And hello, Linda. I am trying to calm down from what I've been filming today. I called Michelle twice and said, what the heck? It's auto-focusing and showing all kinds of fun stuff on me. Thank you. So hello from New Jersey. All right. Janelle's, I think I'm saying that right. So this is what I'm doing. I painted this already on a live a couple weeks ago, but everybody wanted this background. And I got asked, and I said I would do it last Friday. Friday last. I did Black Eyed Susie's though, and I went, I was supposed to do this. Looking great, nice and sharp, perfect lighting. Yay. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle's worked really hard to get the studio going for me. The only thing I've got problems with is my desk is moving around. I'm glad you like my work. That's awesome. Good morning, Stephanie. Hello. I just wanted to come on. Thank you, Janet. I just came on today. I was going to do it later in the week. Houston, Texas. Woohoo, Shar. We are getting a hurricane. And so I told Michelle, I'm going to do tons of videoing now. Thank you, Gilbert. I'm doing some videos now because I don't like being a week or two without power. And so I know it's Shelley. Okay. Hello, Miss Teresa Shipsy. Hello, hello. Thank you, Christy. I thought I'm going to come on. We're probably, I know we're going to get some. We're in Central Florida, so usually we don't get terrific problems. It's mostly on the coast, but we still get all the crazy winds. And I'm kind of up on a hill a little bit, so I see Disney's fireworks at night. And I have to tell you, the last storm that they said was being a direct hit, it wasn't. But I have been in hurricanes my whole life because I was born here. And Hurricane Donna, hello, Lucy. Hurricane Donna is traumatically changed my life. And I was a little girl, and my airplane on the airfield where we had a crop dusting airfield, my grandma did, and it picked up a plane and landed on my mom's car with her in it. And she laid over, she was like 8.5 months pregnant. And all I remember is looking out because my aunt went to save her, and all of his little kids are together in my nanny's house. And we look out, and my mom has blood coming all from her head, but she's walking. And my aunt, the metal hit her in the legs, and she was bleeding all over. So it was traumatic for us kids. It took a couple of weeks for the water to go down. We would have to rowboat out of the living room window to go get milk and food down at the little store. And so that was when I was young. Since then, I've been blessed that, we've had some tornadoes hitting our yards and stuff, but mostly we have in our church, we've got together, it's called the Helping Hands. And my husband has gone to all kinds of locations that have been devastated in Georgia and Louisiana and stuff. But we've been pretty blessed in Florida. He has seen some stuff that's kind of crazy in my channel. Okay. Cecile, I sent you hand painted ornament years ago when you were on the home shopping channel. in Canada. Oh, you're kidding. Yes, I probably still have that on my tree. Thank you. So I just want you to know we're pretty safe. The worst thing that happens, and I've had 2 weeks without power before with the 7 little children. It was not pretty. And my husband ended up being in Atlanta working and couldn't get back down to where we were for a while. So it's really kind of crummy to not have power with your refrigerator. And then even worse than that, the last hurricane, we bought a generator, big fancy generator, but we don't have the gas and batteries and all whatever to make it work. So we are not as prepared as I was hoping. Anyway, so would you like to paint? I'd like to see some painting. Hello, Jacqueline. Uh, oh, well, you're welcome. It's nice to come on. Our artist. Oh, I can't even say that, honey. All right. But here we go. I want you to see, for those who just came on, this background is a canvas that was just done laying here, and I grabbed it and I painted this heart wreath on the last live that I did here. Overwhelming amount of people said, please, please do that background. I said I was doing it Friday on technique day, on practice strokes, and I didn't. And before the hurricane hit, hello, Patty. Thank you for being on my membership, Patty. Thank you. Thank you. Island threat is tornadoes and flooding. Oh, yeah. Yes. Keep an eye on us. We're a big island that sticks off of the US. Um, but I have a lot of friends and we're all like hunkering down. And so that'll be it tomorrow. Schools are done for Wednesday and Thursday until it passes by. But so let's get going. Hello, Susan. I just wanted to make sure that I had time to give you a few things. And so I'm pre-recording Wednesdays and Fridays because I don't know if the power's going to be there. And Michelle's power is usually a little bit better than mine, Michelle. So she's going to hurry and get these, and they'll be set to go if we're out in Florida. So hello, Miss Jan. Let me tell you, I have been painting nonstop lessons on roses. I have 2 days of lessons on roses. I've been doing 2 weeks in a row, a redo certification, teaching people how to start a business with redoing furniture and projects. And so I'm busy. Are you guys busy? This is the perfect time of the year to be busy because from now to December are all the shows and people are wanting to decorate their house. So hello, Kathy, and we will be safe. Thank you. Where do I get the high definition paint? There is no more high definition paint if that's the plaid paint that you want. I am using the multi-surface paint and I'm using paste with it to get more definition again. So that's kind of fun. And so hello, let's get started. I'm going to go to my camera down and I'm going to spin it around and make you busy. There we go. All right. I have not figured out on live, excuse me, what's this for doing? I haven't figured out on live how to switch my cameras. I have to ask Michelle how to do that, so I'm not doing this. Sorry. Okay. So this is what this background right here, I'm going to show you. It was done with coffee latte first. So you can pick different backgrounds, right? This background was just multi-surface coffee latte. And you see, I didn't worry about it being, let's see if I can get this straight. I didn't worry about it being a perfect finish because we're going over the whole thing, right? You're gonna laugh when you see how easy this is, guys. Seriously. So I want you to know that I did how many pieces? I did at least 6 full pieces of furniture, and I did them all white. And then back then I used a hot dog roller, and back then it was mauve, seafoam green, and a little bit of tan. And then I use medium. So I got floating medium, or you can use glazing medium, and we sell both of those, floating medium or glazing medium. All right, and then I decide what color I want to go on top of this. So when I did white, I told you I used mauve, seafoam green, and like linen. And I did all 6 pieces in less than 3 hours, and with this technique. And I still, in the Society of Decorative Painters, National Society of Decorative Painters, I still have a piece of furniture that was in the museum that was done this way. And everybody kept saying, "What did you do? It looks leathery." And that's what you guys were asking. How did you do that? This is in my one stroke like dictionary of one stroke, my 220-page book that I showed this technique. So a lot of people have done it since then, but I want you to see that it is so, so simple. Now, what we're doing is we're getting some saran wrap clean. All right. And we're going to take this off. Now, let me tell you another thing. I am going to lay this down. But the other thing, I've taken off the wrapper in my classes. We just take off the wrapper from the canvas, and we use that to do our finish, okay? So I'm going to dampen this sponge a little bit, just a little bit, okay? And then I'm going to roll it into the medium, okay, or glaze, whichever you use. We've got folk art we got folk art glaze, folk art medium. All right, so I'm going to move this around. I've done this on ceilings and really expensive homes, and I had the painters paint it the background color, and I came in with burnt sienna and burnt umber, and I made leather look ceilings for dens, all right, and houses. All right. Well, hello, Patty. Thank you for being here. And Miss Ann. Lucy, thanks for sharing. All right. So I got to have a lot more paint. Okay. And before it dries, I need a lot more medium. So whatever your medium is, this is just floating medium. You can use floating medium, glazed medium, or blending gel. Okay, so I want you to know I want it different ways. Okay. Okay, see, easy so far, right? Now this is what you're going to do. Now you wouldn't do more than that space at a time without stopping and doing this process. All right, so I'm going to, my ring's catching. I want to rub this on. If I don't like the look it gives me, I can do it again in another way. Okay. So you're going to take and just do this effect. And there you go. Now, if you're not happy, if you feel like it needs something more, I'm going to put a little bit of, ooh, that just went everywhere. Okay, look. Lots of medium on here, whatever you're doing. All right. And look, I can still use the same saran wrap. I used the back side of it. That was not good. I have been stuck at a job working on a finish, and the only thing I had was a garbage bag. And it worked for that too. If you have a painter's drop cloth, those thin ones, this is not what I want. I do not want that all over my hands. You can use that. I also, just to let you know, I do the same reverse painting finishes on shirts. So I even went to a baby shower. We have onesies, and we took and put it on the plastic, like just the thin sheets of plastic. We slapped paint on it, and then we laid it and rubbed it like that and did reverse painting. Now, how awesome is that, and how quick is that? All right, so let me show you mine one more time. That's going to dry for a minute, and then I'm going to paint on it for you today. All right, so look, upside down, Donna. So look at this finish. This is in all kinds of background finishes like this, or if you go to my onestroke.com site, there is a workshop for backgrounds. So I did a whole workshop of all kinds of wonderful backgrounds, from ombre to dripping to just really fun different techniques. So if you want to see lots more, I could have just set you there, but I thought I am going to show you how fun that looks. Now this is just using as a background and throwing some painting on it. And I have the burnt umber branches in the background I thought would work with the brown. And then I put some golds in there to go with the brown, but then I picked out Juneberry to make it pop. That lesson, like I said, is on here already. I'll be sure you clean your hot dog roller and you go. And then what I want to do is I'm going to hit this with a blow dryer. If you guys have any questions, be writing them while I'm drying this, okay? It's canvas. Thank you, Susie. All right, this is canvas. We had a question from DJ. It is canvas. It's not wood, but you know what? You can do it on wood. All right, this is making me be crooked today. All right, so I pulled out some colors. The plaster wrap that comes on the canvas is a great thing to use. Yes, so when I was in classes and we have a 16 by 20 even, I tell everybody to take off your wrappers and don't throw them in the trash. And then we lay it down and it does a great job. What colors would you use for the white background? So if you wanted a shabby chic, I would use coffee latte or linen and do that white and creamy color. Or you could add little bits of, we have keepsake rose, I think is still out there, maybe. Or soft green and white. I think I would use creamier colors though, to make a really pretty background. I'm looking at my color palette here to see, but I think that will work for you. Um, I just made it from Mississippi. Hello, hello, Elaine. Thanks for coming on from Canada. We love seeing you guys from other areas too. That's awesome. So just think, this is to look like leather. So I'm going to do something on here that makes sense. Susie, you're in Florida too. So are you batting down, getting all ready? All right, it's not funny. We do need to. All right. Hello from Alabama. Hello, hello. Now, I just want to show you to go along with this color palette. And I can come right in here. And I have some burnt umber there. I want to show you some fun looks. Let's get some brown because you can see some pretty colors that we're going to get from this. Okay, so see this is brown there and burnt sienna on this side. All right, now I'm going to make it go this way. Let me show you. I'm going to come this way. And so I want the flower to be up here coming this way. All right, and so I'm going to come in here with yellow and burnt umber. Yellow ochre, daffodil yellow. Hello. Hi, Katie. Hi, Jacqueline. Lourdes. Hello, hello. I can't say all your names, guys. Sorry. All right, so we're going to curve this around. We're coming from the back on the chisel. All right. We're going to just take a little. I should not be using this 16. I'm going to grab a 12. Okay. All right. I am going to make it big, but it's a little big. All right. So what I want to do is alternate the colors. So daffodil yellow with Pueblo. All right. So I'm going to come right in here to the center. Let's get some yellow ochre and Pueblo. So look, yellow ochre. And as we're coming down, see it's picking up some of that dark brown. All right, we're going to do a chrysanthemum. Hello, Miss Barbara. I wish I was in Hawaii with you. That looks fun. Okay. Okay, so see, I'm concentrating on working from this middle out, 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 out. Okay, now what happens from that point? So that's the center tight of the chrysanthemum. Now I'm going to pick up some white and some yellow. Let's see what that looks like. All right, so I'm going to come right in here, push and lift, push, pressure, and curve like a big comma. All right, so I need some darker colors here. There we go. Let's get some burnt sienna maybe. There we go. Now we're going to come in here, and do you notice I'm putting a little bit more pressure? Pressure and lift, pressure and lift as we're coming around. Pressure, pressure, and I'm on the chisel. Now, a lot of people use a round brush. I love using my flat brushes. I have so much control. No place like home, exactly. I say 1 week out of a month I'm in Atlanta, and it is so nice to get back to my own bed. Even though Mark goes with me, it's just not the same. Okay, so we're coming around. All right, so you can use some of my best ones. Just getting started with acrylic painting since I retired. Well, let me tell you, if you go to my technique days, practice strokes, you can learn so much so quickly to paint with me and to be happy. That's the thing is all the newbies that start on my YouTube site and then go to our Donna Dewberry's official Facebook group. We help you. You learn from each other. It's just a wonderful one stroke family. And I'd like to invite you guys to come join us over there. All right. So see how we're alternating the colors. Now I'm making this look simple because it is. Just what you need to learn from me is where to put the different layers. All right. So look, now I like to come do some little ones out here. See that? A little bit there, a little bit there. Now let's get some other color from here. So I'm going to start small, bigger, but I don't see any colors. See that? There we go. Bigger, a little bit larger. And I teach a lot of this in my scroll classes, scroll work, with stroke studies. We learn a lot. See that? Now these are all the petals that are in front that might have already been spent. They kind of hang down. All right. Now look, this looks like it's not as full as it could be. So I can come out here and see one stroke is easy to fix anything. All right. I can then come in here and put some darker ones in there. You see how much paint? More paint than you ever imagined on here. And there's no mistakes. We just pick up more paint and stroke some more. All right. So that's just a really big chrysanthemum. Lunch break. Yes, come back and watch me later, okay? So I want to show you, let's get some, let's do some burnt sienna. No, this is not burnt sienna. Let's get some Pueblo. Okay, now look, I'm going to pick up Pueblo and burnt sienna. And I want you to see that I just keep picking up the chisel, goes straight in that paint. Y'all liking this? Thank you, Cecile. Okay, look, go right over the yellow, go right over here. See how I'm getting some of those strokes in there? So this is just two colors. I alternated the colors on the big yellow flower. It's a chrysanthemum. All right, so I can even come in and get some citrus green down here. Citrus green. I want y'all to see some fun fall colors on this leather background. So you can learn all of this by, if you just came on, go back and watch this and see how pretty that you can make this all look. All right, and then to do a bud, let me show you. We can do white and yellow. Now watch this, where I lean and stand up, lean on the chisel, lean on the chisel, yellow, ochre, and daffodil yellow. All right, so this is a little bud that's just getting started. Okay. We'll come up here and do a couple green ones. There we go. All right, so I am going to put a little bit of sap green with my citrus. Hey, Linda, you like the fall colors? This is what a lot of us are thinking about right now. I want you to think this would be pretty painted all around a pumpkin, a real live pumpkin. All right, or you can get those pumpkins at from Dollar Tree to Walmart, craft stores, Hobby Lobby, and Michael's. Okay. All right, so I want you to see I'm picking up sap green. I've got my 12 still, my 12 flat. Now I'm going to, these have a fancy kind of pretty leaves, so I'm going to come right here and I'm going to take the 3/4 flat and I'm working it in. I was certified with you 20 years ago. Wow. That's awesome. Thank you, honey. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. That keeps YouTube thinking that I'm a viable person that you want to watch. Okay. Thanks. All right. Look, I'm going to wiggle in and out with that sap on the outside edge. Okay. Now I can come all the way here. Watch this. I can come up here and make it a V. Do you see that? All right, now let's get some burnt sienna in there, or Pueblo. That makes it even a little bit more fall. Did you see how I did that? See how I picked up a little bit of Pueblo? Thank you, Miss Linda. All right, so I'm going to come in here. Now, I want you to see down here, I can have the lighter color on the outside. We'll go up and down, up and down. Thanks for being on with me today. What you guys do is give me a good reason to just take a deep breath and just have some fun showing you some painting. Makes me happy instead of what I have to get done. Have you ever done that? I want to paint when I want to paint and instead of what I have to paint. I want it to always be something I love and not always J-O-B. But can you imagine having a job that is creating and painting every day? I am blessed. Okay, and there we go. All right, and I think we need a bumblebee. Do you guys want to see a bumblebee before you go? I'm doing some wood bumblebees. We're going to have some wood ones that you can put on any of your pictures. All right, thank you. My first live, yay! Oh, that makes me so happy, Cecile. Thank you for sharing that with me. All right, so what I want to show you is that I love to do a bumblebee. And by the way, I have a free lesson on Michael's. You got to come check it out in October. It's that first week of October. I have a free lesson and I do some realistic bumblebees. I teach you how to do basket, all kinds of fun stuff. Uh, yeah, Lucy's driving. You don't even know what I'm doing then, do you, Lucy? I hope you're just listening. Okay. You guys, like Lucy and Ann and Linda and Gilbert, thank you guys for being out there all the time supporting me. Chris, Christy, yeah. You were just thinking it needed a bumblebee? Well, I heard you. It came right to me in my mind. Let's put a bumblebee on there. All right, so I'm going to put dip dot the head on the bumblebee. And I was told that recently by my wood guy, Jeff said, I don't know, in Atlanta, we call those here in Georgia a wasp if they have a pointed tail. And I'm like, all my painting of bumblebees forever have been just like this, and my painters know that. My one strokers know that. So here is the antenna. You can come a little bit closer. Okay. I am signing up for 2 upcoming Michael's classes. Thank you. You are signed up. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to do those from Atlanta when I get there. So it'll be nice to have friendly people out there sharing with me. Thank you. It makes me feel good. I know that somebody was going to be there. All right. And we're going to come right here because I don't get to see every once in a while. I'll see somebody's name out there, but I don't know if you watched unless you go on my group and say, hey, I was there. It's a one stroke bee. That's what I told him here. It does have a point, but in Florida, we get lots of bees and they have that stinger on their tail. And it's not a wasp, it's a bee. Yes, the basket. When I looked at that picture, my husband told me the other night, he goes, Donna, that's a great basket. So now I hope that I can paint that basket just as great for you guys. All right. Because sometimes they're hard, but that basket I did easily. So I think you'll be happy. All right. So now I'm getting white. Now I can tone it down a little bit by getting a teeny bit. Oh, I could get a little bit of licorice and make a little teeny bit of gray so it gives you a little bit of accent. All right, so we're going to come right here, push down, and we want to come to the neck. See right there? So push and stand up to the neck. Now, I think for this size bee, I want them a little bit bigger. But see, for you newbies out there, it's okay to pick up more paint and restroke. So here's the short little wing right here. And I am doing it. See, you could do a side view. I am doing it very slow so you guys can see good. Push, push, and going right to the neck. All right. Thank you, Cassandra. Okay. And then I'm going to do another one right here. Very small. And there we go. So I do those really quick and just add them to the picture. And you can have them inside. I don't know if you've seen like this. So I did where the bees inside the flower and his little butt sticking out. Michael's in Canada. Everybody loved the one-star classes. Oh my gosh. We were teaching all over the world, weren't we? All right. So I hope that if you just came on, because a whole bunch of people just came on, that you go back, be looking for my wood insects. I'm coming out with wood insects in a bag on my wholesale site. So if you want any of my wood pieces, be sure to go to Donna Dewberry Designs, and it's a wholesale site. So .com, and you can buy all my wood pieces. I have tons of wood pieces. And we just did birds and holiday crow and other fun painting wood pieces. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So I hope they're back again, maybe. I've got it all stuck so you can't see. All right. So I don't want you to see my garbage here. My one camera, it wouldn't let me flip to this camera. So I just wanted to come on. Florida, we're hunkering down for the hurricane. I got a pretty strong feeling that the power will be going off sometime along the line. So I've been getting busy and getting things to Shelly so that she can make sure that you get my 2 lessons this week on YouTube. And check out my membership, guys. The membership starts at $9.99 for 4 lessons. So that's $2.50 a lesson. Mark said, don't say that. You're cheapening yourself. And so I don't like you saying that. It's like you're giving away for free. And this is what I say to you. So I hope that you're not offended by this, but I can't imagine the people who are paying me $25 and $35 a lesson every month would not spend $10 for 4 lessons. It's just kind of crazy to me. So even if you just try it for a month, I'm challenging you to come on for a month and see everything you get, because every single lesson for 14 months times 4 is there from that membership. You can watch any lesson you want. So you're not just getting 4 lessons, you're getting every lesson I've done all year, and I've done 4 a month. Okay, so check it out. Thank you for coming on and watching it. I am a member and I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Well, at first people were trying to figure out how does it work, but what YouTube finally has done is on the YouTube site, when you go to Donna Dewberry channel, it says membership. If you go up to the membership, fill your bathtub with water just in case, so I can flush the toilet. We've done that. In case the water plant gets flooded. Yeah. So I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, there's all kinds of lessons there for you to go try. Oh, the membership, when you go, if you're a member and you don't know this, if you didn't get an email saying Donna's going on for her lesson tonight, like tonight I'm doing those killer roses. So it's going to be a slow lesson where you're going to not do it on the canvas. We're going to do some worksheets on it. On this lesson, if you don't know where to go, then what you do is you go to my Donna Dewberry channel on YouTube. And when you get there, up at the top, you can click membership. But also over there it shows you all there should be a highlighted icon on the right side of the screen, and it will have some like numbers saying like, oh, by the way, there's two things that I came on with. If you click that, usually it's right there. It shows you how to get right on the lesson with me. All right. If for some reason you're not there for the lessons, guess what? It's all recorded, so it's there and you don't have to download it. It's just ready to go watch. Thank you for loving the membership. I appreciate that. Stephanie, there is so much value. Thank you. And One Stroke Advantage. Now, if you go up to $29.95, you get a 5th lesson, which is a 2-hour and more detailed lesson on landscapes or whatever. And then you have the authority or the rights from being that $29.95 member to use all my paintings for your own painting parties or painting classes. And it's always a party when you're doing a class, right? Look at you, Gilbert. I love all your icons. Just if you could help us figure out how to do thumbs up up there instead of there. Yes. What happened to Lucy? You congratulated Lucy. Did I miss something? Anyway, I'll have to go back and check. Thank you guys for being on. This is just an impromptu I threw on. I've been promising. I couldn't stand that I owed you guys something. So without taking care of it, I said I would do it. Friday, I didn't. So the hurricane's coming. Oops. I said I got to get on and do it. I don't know. It is dark, but it puts a glare on it right now, mostly because it probably has a sealer on it. Can you see it? All right. You want more backgrounds? Go to onestroke.com under my videos, and I have a background workshop. It was 3 hours of intense one background after another to make your paintings look different than everybody else's. All right, I'll see you next time. Until I see you again, be safe, enjoy painting, and know that one stroke painting is fun and we're a great family. So come join us.